a bootlegkev.com exclusive.
How did you feel? I know that the album came out, man, and it didn't, like, you know, set the charts on fire per se. Like, I really expected it to do more personally. I mean, what's your take on that? I mean, I didn't think it was. I thought Wild Boy, of course. I mean, that song was old by the time that.
Yeah, I mean, that wasn't even going to go on the album. That's just that one on the album specifically because we were like, you know what, man, let's just put it on there. It'll go platinum. And,
I mean, the song with Esther Dean was a dope radio record. I mean, I felt like
that one didn't work either. Radio.
It didn't.
It's weird, but you know, it's weird though because honestly, man, I feel like the album did good. I feel like it did good. I feel like it did really good. When we were talking about no radio play,
you know, I mean, that's real.
You know what I'm saying? So we're talking about, like, I mean, to come out selling, you know, to be in six digits, that's six digit sales with no radio play. I mean, dude, we can go to the charts and see people with number ones that have had, you know, 15,000 sales, and you're just like, you
happens
know,
a lot.
I surpassed that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, dude,
shout out to Flo Rida. It happens to him all the time.
Yeah. I mean, we're at what, like 160,000. I mean, dude, I'm happy with that. I mean, like, man, that's.
I feel like you got that built-in fan base too, to where, like, no matter what you do,
it can't go down.
You know that you're gonna, it's
just gonna go up. You know what I'm saying? So the second album, I know 100% I have 160,000 sales. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I can't do anything but really go up, man.
Is the second album even on the horizon for you, or is it in your head yet? Are you working on it? Are you writing for it? Or?
No,
not yet. I've heard you talk, man, like a dream collab of yours would be with M.
Yeah, I mean, we always just pay homage just every time we go through.
I know, I saw. What did you just do to pay homage? And didn't you freestyle over?
We performed at St. Andrews,
that's right,
which is where 8 Mile was shot.
Yeah.
And I heard he saw it. I heard he was in the studio with Obi Trice, and he saw it. That may have been false rumor, but I heard he saw it.
That'd have been tight, right?
I mean, dude, the guy. There was two people playing guitar. One of them was my merch guy. That was like Steps when we were doing the Loser cover, and all he does is play Eminem. You know what I'm saying? So like when I came in the bus and I was like, "Yo, I think Eminem heard the song." Like I think he saw the video. Excuse me. Like he was like, "Dude, no, like
you saw me?
Like how do you know? How do you know?" And I was like, "No, I don't know." He's like, "Oh my god." Oh my god! Like he just started freaking out, you know, and the little bit of happiness from another person is crazy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's cool.
You've always been the dude to have like some super over the top fans, man.
Yes, yes.
Always, whether it be chicks throwing panties, getting the tattoos. I mean, since the last time I talked to you on this new tour, has there been any new fan or something new that you've seen that's kind of like thrown you back a little bit?
I mean, we're talking about, like, man, I've had people camping outside my hotel room, and I feel like that's just so disrespectful.
To, like, their life.
You know what I'm saying? No, just to me, man. It's like, dude, you took it that far. You know
that is kind of crazy. Yeah, that is kind of spooky.
But you know what's weird, though, man? It's weird because, I mean, like, it's also super cool to think that, like, the things people were doing to see Michael Jackson, like, they're doing to see us. You know what I'm saying? Like, I may not be the biggest, but I think influential-wise, like, with whoever my crowd is, man, whatever demographic you would consider them, like, they do crazy stuff, like, just to be around the music. I mean, driving 22 hours.
That's crazy.
It's sweet, man. It's so cool.
It's
like
a cross-country trek right there.
Like, the only thing that gets frustrated to me is just, like, the hotel. It's like when it's clearly, like, private time. Like, let me just have that because I'm not always going to be on.
Can't always like, be Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah, so I'm not always going to be like, oh, yeah, this is sick. I'm sometimes going to be like,
fuck.
It's like, you know, sometimes I'm an angry kid, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want, it's not fair to the fans to see that side. But
then again, they put themselves in that position.
Exactly. Like, you can't ask for that, man. If you're
camping outside of someone's hotel, you are asking for that response. Like that's
true. But they don't understand that. Like I tried to do that yesterday. I'm just like, dude, like I'm in my bathrobe, man.
Yeah.
You want me to stop? Like you know what I'm saying?
Like what do you want?
What do you want me to do? That's just so awkward, man.
Fucking autograph in my bathrobe.
That's so weird, dude. But I wouldn't trade it for the world because I don't know. The fans are what gets me into these radio stations and for the interviews because that's what people want to talk about.
You have any other people's projects you're hopping on? Any features that you're going to be featured on coming up?
Me and Steve Aoki.
Oh, word, okay.
Me and Steve Aoki got a joint coming. Me and Meek have been talking about Dream Chasers 3 for the longest. I don't even know what's, you know what I'm saying? Like, me and Meek, that we always just go back and forth on stuff, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know if that'll happen or not. What was I just... Dang, dude. I think all that stuff's coming this summer because when we tour, we just tour and we don't record. and that's just for like mental
Right.
reasons. And then when we are off the road, all we do is record. Or I'll go in for like a month
And just knock stuff
and just,
out.
yeah.
Okay, cool. Hey,
We'll see what people throw at me.
last time we talked, man, you had mentioned, and I had brought this up too because I really thought it kind of really was dope to me to see your response you got in Harlem at the Rucker.
Good Lord, dude.
Has there been something that's happened, transpired in the last 6 months that's kind of been an equivalent to that for you personally? Because that was kind of major.
Actually, the closest thing to that would be probably like the 8 Mile thing.
That's dope.
Because I'm not even talking about when we were on the steps. I'm talking about when we were actually inside the building, and the shelter was is right below the level where the concert venue's at. And so when we did the final battle verse from 8 Mile, it was so on the spot. Like none of that was planned. It was like, you know, do you have this instrumental? Oh, okay, cool.
Yo, I got it.
Yeah, run that. And like I didn't even know I knew all the words. You know what I'm saying? Like it would just so happen that by the end of the thing I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I know that. I couldn't believe
I was going to start off with a joke. It just flew out of you, yeah.
And it just stopped like and it ended up going. And then what I saw people saying was like, I'm not even the type of person to take out a cell phone at a show and film, but I know this moment will never happen again.
Yeah, that's
and
real.
I needed to see, and I needed that for my. So that was like, that was something that I feel was like I mean, that wasn't a song. That's from a movie.
It's a freestyle from a movie.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, I don't think anyone's mind was even thinking about that. And then also like, not that many people could pull that off.
It would have been easy for you to perform like just a random ass M song.
Yeah, exactly. And so like and they sang along. It was just, that was a crazy moment. And the camera angle looked like the 8 Mile.
No, it looked dope.
Camera. It was weird, man. It was really eerie. That's why I was like, I wouldn't know what I'd think if I was Eminem when I saw like a cat with some clout coming out and really just bigging
a verse off of a movie.
One of the probably things I did. That would be crazy, man.
That's what's up, man. Well, the new mixtape, Black Flag, when is it dropping?
Man, whenever we feel like it.
Whenever he feels like it. Get it online. Merch and all that is online. The tour is... How far are you into the tour?
This is our last week coming up. We end in Seattle on the 12th.
There it is, man. Go support the homie MGK.
Yeah.
He out here doing his thing. I'm glad to see you. You're in a better place, man. You're you know what I'm saying, a lot more positive. You banged out Rachel Starr, you know. Yeah,
that was cool. I'll clap it up for that one.
Yeah.
That was a good moment for young man history.
Yes, it was, man. Shout out to MGK, man. It's Power 98.3 Bootleg Kev. All right, cool. If I could just get you to record one quick thing with me. I do a feature.